Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. Welcome to my channel, Lori from Art Lore. So first of all, I want to thank everyone for the well wishes. I'm still battling my sinus infection, but it's just going to take time, and I am on the mend finally. I'm the last but not least to get well in my family. Everyone else is doing great. But thank you so much for the well wishes to get better, because it does really suck. Anyway, today we're going to do 20 by 20 gallery wrap today, single bloom. I am doing a fun palette inspired by Karen, my buddy Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. They're not her exact colors, but I know that she likes to do the Qnag with some blues, and she throws a green in there. And so it's just kind of fun. I don't have, like I said, I don't have her exact colors, but I try to, get them as close as possible. And so I just made some of these up. I don't have a clue if they're even like her colors or not, close or not, but we're going to wing it today. And I think it's going to be a really fun palette, and I'm going for lots of detail in the petals. So let's do this. We're going to get down to the canvas. We're going to make a mess. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to bloom. And I'm going to have some of my Java, and then we'll get started. I'll get you down. All righty, here we go. Okay, I hope I can remember everything. Up first is King's Blue with Phthlocyanine green, and then I added black. And I did that because the blue that I wanted this blue, it just was too bright. And so I thought, I think I need to just kind of tone it down. I don't want any of these colors to be super bright. I want them to, have their little parade in their colors, but I don't want them to be like, yeah, in your face. So this next one up is, now, I did Qnag first, and it was just not the right color I was looking for. So what I did was I added in with the Qnag some of the Mixed Media Girls Cos Earth Shimmer, and I love this color. It is so beautiful. And I messaged her and asked her where I can get more. And it is just a one-time deal color, I guess. So I'm kind of bummed about that. So I really wish that she would rebirth it, because it is so beautiful. I need to, this one's just a little bit thick. So we're going to thin it out just a scant here. I use this. This is the medium, the High Flow Medium by Golden. I use that to thin my paints out. It's great. I love it. It's wonderful. And it really thins them out if you don't want to use water. And right now I didn't feel like using water, so I'm using that. This next one up is, it's just white. And then I added in Naples yellow. So that was just a simple one. And we're going to just drizzle that on. And that will, because I'm very consistent, on hitting the pillow. So hopefully if I hit the pillow, some of this beautiful yellow. Oh, you know what else I did? I added in the golden iridescent pearl fine. And that is so pretty because it gives it a little bit of a shimmer. This next up is light olive green Liquitex and hooker green Liquitex, and then Naples yellow Liquitex. And I got this really, really fun green. And then, because again, I did not want it to be so, it was so in your face. It was just it was a pretty green, but not for the palette that I want. So I just did like a scant, and I mean, I don't even know if you'll be able to, oh, what is that? Get that off from there. There we go. I don't even know if you can see it, but I mean, I did like, just like the very tip of the stick here. Oh my goodness, there you are again. Oh, I see, you were stuck on there. There we go. Of black, because the black really takes over, and but I wanted to just tone it down just a little bit. This next one up is King's Blue and Phthlocyanine Green, and again I added in some black because I wanted it to be smoky and soft, and so we've got that going on. And that's really a pretty, it's kind of blue, but it's kind of a green. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. So now we're just going to kind of double layer here. We're just going to throw in a little bit more of this and get that going on in there. A little bit more of the blue. And then the Nickel Azle Gold Cos Earth Shimmer. This is really pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. All right, and a little bit of my yellow. I'll just drizzle a little bit of that in there as well. And then my green. I really like this green. This is really pretty. Really like it a lot. I'll put a little bit more in the center for the cell activator, which is going to be, here's my bluey greeny blue cell activator, Amsterdam. It is the Oxide Black, and I did 4:1 this time. I wanted it a little bit thinner. This is really pretty. And, of course, the Australian floetrol. So, I ran out of sticks. So, I'm using my tablespoon. I'm not going to put a whole tablespoon on there, but I'm definitely got to figure this out a little bit. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to do high fan, cool air. All right, don't need quite a tablespoon, but there we go. All right, I want to make sure that my stick is not going to hit all my paints and knock them on the floor. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry for the long blowout there, but I got kind of carried away. I think I need to encourage this a little, and if I can't, I'm taking out that cell activator. I do want to give this time to set up. The cells are really, really cool. There's some cute little ones with the Shimmer Qnag going around the green, and so they look really cool. And yeah, so let's just give this a moment. I'm also going to bring out my paint to the corners, and so I need to be patient, but I got to fix that. Oh, and I also have to fix my little horn there. I don't like that. So let's just give it a couple of seconds, and we're going to be right back. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Cells are beautiful. I'm just lifting this just a baby bit because I want it a little bit further that way toward you. I didn't do anything to the center except stick my finger in there and take out some of the cell activator. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do a gentle spin and see where we go. That's a pretty gentle spin. Doesn't really, it's not going to move much, that's for sure. Well, it's moving a little. So, may have to add some paint here and there, or borrow some from my neighboring corner and add it to this one because I'm very low on paint in that corner. So, but what I want to do though is I'm going to spin it one more time, and then I think I'm going to tilt it again. I got to fix my little horn there, my little captain's hook. But I thought I would just give it a minute or two just to see if it would come off on its own because it's pretty close to the edge. So let me take a little look-see here and what we have. Okay. This is going to come off really nice. This is coming off very nice. Now, the reason why I pull some of this paint off to my edges is, if you notice, sometimes you'll have your petal or your paint, whatever, you'll have it, and then your paint is right up next to it, and then you have dry canvas. When you spin, that paint doesn't, this white, your pillow or whatever, doesn't have anything to flow against. So it grabs the canvas and then it rolls over. Your petal will roll over and you lose it. So that is why I always drag out as much of this as possible, because that way then it flows and you don't lose your petal. So let's see what we have over here. Yep, this is looking good. And hopefully Captain Hook will come off. Otherwise, let me try, I'm gonna try something. I have a fatter skewer. It's from a candy apple. And let's just see. I'm gonna take and plop it right in there. And drag it in. So that got rid of my hook. Not sure I like that line right there, but let's just see, because I think it's gonna come off anyway. So I'm hoping that I don't lose a whole lot of this one, because this is so flipping cool. But we'll see. You know what though? I do want to just bring it over just a little tiny bit. Just want some of those, that center, I want to just kind of bring it over just a little bit. I've only got it lifted about 3 inches off the spinner. And so, because I do want it to reach that corner. This one's looking good. Okay. Make sure my hands are clean. All right, let's do this again. A little bit stronger spin this time. Get my stuff out of the way. Oh, we're flying paint. Put my trusty board up. It doesn't look like I'm going to be getting any negative space today. See, it never fails. I always say we're going for negative space, and then I don't get it. And then when I don't go for negative space, I get it. Oh my gosh. One of these days, I'll be right on. But that's okay. The end result is all I care about. Sometimes you get what you get. I don't like that, so I'm going to have to fix that. Looks like my little hook thing could have come off all by itself. We got a little bit of paint there. This corner here really needs some encouragement. So let's just ponder at this. Oh my, it's so pretty. We need to bring this out. My pillow is getting just a little bit thick, sorry. And we'll do that, and that will hopefully help it. Oh my, this is so pretty. The colors are amazing. Love the colors. Loving this. So, oh, I don't want to lose that. So let's do this again. You know, I think what I'll do, because it'll slide off a little easier, is just take my trusty old spoon here, and we're just going to do that. And that way that will just kind of pull that all off together, and we won't have to deal with it anymore. I'm going to go right over the edge and let it start falling off the edge so it really pulls it off. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's do this one more time. I'm hoping anyway. Hope I don't lose my favorite little, ooh, it's getting too close to the edge. Woohoo, we gotta stop you. I gotta check this out. You know, I still have that, so I guess if that does come off, it comes off. But this is looking much better. Oh, I have negative space. What do you know? Oh, I have negative space. Okay, where's that one wonky spot? Maybe that was it, because now that looks different. Let me look at this. I don't know if I like this right here. I think that was my wonky spot. So I think what I want to do is take that out, and then I'm going to fill that with white paint. So we're going to grab my pointy spoon and do that very carefully. Hold this still. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to add some white. I don't think I have enough white to grab off my spinner, so we'll just grab some from a bucket here. That's too much. Okay, here we go. very carefully, I'm going to let it start drizzling down. And then I'm just going to let it fall on there, and I'm laying it down on top of the section, kind of like drawing it in almost. And that way, you're covering everything you need to cover without getting your spoon in there. It just covers everything up, and you're not touching anything. You're not disturbing because this is a tight area. So you're not disturbing the section. You're just drizzling it on there, and then make sure you drizzle a little bit more off the edge so it pulls off. And there we go. Now, it is very, I just want to take my big fat skewer and clean it off and just kind of loop that in there. Okay, I'm going to check the center. I just want to see what I got going on here, how much paint is left. I had a lot of pillow. Oh boy, we need to spin again, unfortunately. We don't want too much paint left in the center, and there is. So, we're doing this again. A little bit stronger spin. Got to get that paint off from there, and you'll see it when I stop the spinner. You'll see it coming off the edges. And that's a good sign, meaning you made the right decision. My little, I did hit the pillow there, but hey, the yellow worked. It's in there. You can't see it, but it's in there. And there's a little bit of green in there as well. So let's just see what we have now. Oh yeah, looking good. My sides are filling in. Looking good. Oh, this came off, which is wonderful. Got a little negative space there, woohoo, and a little bit up there, so that's okay. And, you know, technically we could consider this as a little bit of negative space as well. So, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm very happy with it. I really like this color palette. I think I'll do another one with this color palette because I think it's really pretty. Not exactly sure the orientation, but I'll come up with that later once it's dry. So, yeah, let's take you down and show you the wet results. They're really beautiful cells. This one here, it's like it's got its little, there's a little island, and then all these cells are around the little island. So that's kind of fun. And this worked out great. Got a little negative space there. So, you know, I called it. I said negative space. We got it. So I'm going to take it. Okay, let me take you down. Alrighty, here we go. There's a relatively close-up look of the whole thing. I think it's pretty cool. So now let's get down to business. All right, so now we've got that. That is just so flipping cool. And look at the very delicate shadowing from the cell activator right in there. That's so pretty. This was the spot that I really wanted to save. I didn't want to lose that because, oh, there my camera goes, because that cell activator really did its thing and carried off into, you know, different directions. This is really pretty in here. And here's my, I love this right in there. That's really cool. And then here is the little island with its own really cool cells. And here's the center. Check out those cells. Holy guacamole. They're so pretty. And here's where I hit the pillow. But you can see the yellow and green in there. And so that's kind of nice that actually did that for me. There we have the upper petals and my little bit of negative space. And then I did, again, hit the cell activator there. My camera is like weirding out, so please stop it. You're annoying me. But it's cool. It's very smoky. It's got a lot of movement. Don't mind the black. It's not overpowering at all. This spot right here is pretty cool. Loving that. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for letting me come into your home. I had a good time doing this one. Love this color palette. And like I said, I think I'll do another one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. That'd be great. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And until next canvas, I'll see you all later. Enjoy your day, everyone. Bye.